Every 10 minutes in Australia, 6,000 kilograms of clothing and fabric goes to landfill. Packed up, shipped off and dumped overseas. Australians are the world's second largest consumer of new clothes. On average, we buy 56 fresh garments every year, and 40% never gets worn. Not always a bad thing. But now the top boffins at Deakin Uni have made a discovery which will blow your socks off, and then recycle them.
This innovation is about using the end-of-life textiles or waste textiles, which is coloured, and turning it into a coloured pigments for a range of applications.
That's right, your scabby old tops, frocks, socks and jocks can go from useless waste to colourful paste.
We essentially work with natural fibers like cotton, wool, silk, and in particularly the coloured textiles.
It works like this. Machinery repurposed from farms and mines grind the clothing down to a fine dust. The dust is then mixed with water and dried into paint, ready for its new life. Add 1 kilo of clothing to 1 kilo of paint, no material is wasted.
I think it's absolutely fabulous. They're taking post-consumer clothing, what would be going into landfill. They're extracting it, working it through in a really sustainable way. It's water-based only, so it has very low impact on the environment. I mean, these are all tick, tick, tick things. Like, this is exactly what we want to see.
Already the coloured pigment has been used to paint ceramics, plastics and dye new clothes. Even the cool dudes at Rip Curl have been getting a piece of the action.
I think Australians have got a mindset of anything is possible. I think we have the courage and the innovation, and we all need to sort of get in behind these sorts of discoveries.
With plans for a waste to paste factory at Deakin on the horizon, best hold on to your colourful clobber so you can join the recycling revolution.
Who buys 44 pieces of new clothing a year? Who are these people?
I don't think...
Apparently everyone.
Well, I've got some really old clothes. Have you guys got old clothing?
I'm
or is it
still
just
kicking
me?
around in maternity knickers. And like, they're my comfy ones, and maternity singlets that I exercise in.
How old are your boys?
5 and 7. It's been a while.
I've still got training gear that I still wear left over from my days when I was playing netball. That was 15 years ago. It's a bit stinky, and it makes stinky coloured paint, but whatever.
Yeah. Such a good idea. I just want to know what colour this is, Michael Hing. Like, what do you think that will be ground down into?
Colour me surprised.
This is... OK, well, here's what happened. They emailed me and said, we're going to Photoshop you into a mankini. And I said, wouldn't it be funnier if we just got one and took a photo of me with one down at the beach or something? And then they said, if we just buy it for you to wear once and then throw it out, it's not really the spirit of the story. So you'll have to keep it and wear it all the time. And I was like, well, it's just a Photoshop then.
Yeah,
I'm not going to...
Oh, it's very good. Have you seen the recycled soap as well? I read about that today. It's called Soap Aid, and they recycle soap from hotels. So you know the soap bars that you get and use, and you leave there. Yeah, so they get them and they shave all the hair and gunky bits. Someone actually does that with like a potato peeler, and then they recycle the soap, which is so good.
So good.
Yeah, so it's not an excuse to be wasteful, but it is really nice that things are being recycled.